Hey, episode 175.
Let's go. 175, let's go.
Yes, Caesar's still messing up the Portuguese. We made a podcast back in the building, The Labor of Love. We should just talk. We should just call this episode Labor of Love. It broke my heart to see some new show on CBS. What is it? Golasso show or K Golasso or something like that. I'm like, damn, really? I send emails and DMs all to CBS people. I'm like, damn, y'all didn't see him? I mean, yeah, you didn't respond, but damn, if these people get to have a show, it's the same people get rotated.
Yeah, it's just, what agency are they part of? Let's get at that agency.
I'm just like, how are you going to have the same people get rotated?
Nothing new.
Jimmy Conrad?
Like Jimmy Conrad still getting gigs up in this joint? All right.
He was like doing Man on the Street for BN like 2 years ago.
Like, Man in the Street.
I'm like, damn, dog, you don't want to hear a new voice?
They don't want some new flavor, especially after all that's going on in the world? No?
I mean, anyway, let me relax. Episode 175, we made a podcast, Labor of Love. But don't worry, we'll be there. Honestly, I mean, I'm not going to get into it. Actually, I'll wait. Anyway, today we don't have that much to talk about. We're going to recap Champions League at our first match day. That's exciting. Some big results, and then we got to talk about your boy Mesut Ozil getting hopping on the big chopping block. He's going to be doing what you and I are doing this season.
It might be the third edition that we made it.
Yeah, sitting at home.
Him and my cat going to be working the same amount.
Yeah. Like, do you need to train if you're not going to play?
I would just eat whatever I want. Donuts. That'd be cool if he just got real fat. That'd be dope. Like, whoa!
He's like, what? I'm going to Italy.
Yeah.
I'm joking. But yeah, let's get into it. Although I did watch some games from the weekend, I did watch Real Madrid lose to Cadiz, and I did watch the highlights of Barcelona lose to Getafe. Was it Getafe? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And I did watch Tottenham versus West Ham, so I could see when Gareth Bale came in, and he did nothing. Like,
I
literally,
couldn't find anything on him. I was excited. I was like, did he score 8 goals? I thought he was going to score a hat trick and carry them to victory.
He literally, I mean, I wasn't too mad about it, but he did miss a shot like right in front of goal. No, but it wasn't like super easy, but like you could make it. And he had, 3 back passes? I can't, like one shot wide. He didn't do anything. And he was still running away from the ball too. Like, nobody's going to be honest, but like, I'm like, he still doesn't want to be close to the ball. But anyway, yesterday we had our first Champions League matches, very exciting. We had Dinamo Kiev versus Juventus. Juve had the worst kit ever. That orange one, I don't know what it is, that orange military gear kit is very bad. Ronaldo's still
wannabe fashionista.
Ronaldo's still dealing with COVID-19, although his sister does not believe that. So he wasn't available. The game was pretty boring. I'm going to keep it all the way a stack. Like, there was some dude, I don't know if you've heard of him. He was number 44 on Juve, like Kuvarov or something. I don't know. No? I was like, who's that? Huh?
He must be new around here.
Yeah, I was like, who is this dude? He started. Morata, I felt like wasn't doing very well. Chiellini got hurt in the first half. But, Morata ended up scoring both the goals. But the first was a rebound goal off of the number 44 dude. Number 44 dude shot the ball. It got saved. It got back to it got back to Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey did a really dope back heel to I'm messing it up. Number 44, no, wait a minute. Aaron Ramsey got the ball. He did a nice back heel to number 44, like in the box. It was like very gangster. I'm like, damn, I didn't even, like, usually a player would not do a back heel right there. Like it was very swagged up. Number 44 shot it. Then the Dynamo Kiev goalie saved it, and Morata was there to clean it up. Before that, he was playing bad though. And then the second goal was a really nice header, but it was like a perfect cross by Cuadrado, like perfect on the nose. Of course, Cuadrado was balling out, doing his thing. And yeah, Juve won 2-0. But the big match from yesterday, Tuesday of Champions League, was PSG versus Man U. Oh, yeah. Everybody wanted to see PSG rematch against Man U at home. A lot of people were thinking that Cavani was going to be playing. I was pretty sure that he wasn't. I was like, he's only trained like a few times with the team.
I think he's okay. He literally just came off the ranch.
I mean, no, he literally just, I mean, because he had to do COVID protocol, so he couldn't even train for a while, and he just trained like 3 days with the team. It's like, why would he even be on the bench?
I was excited to hear you recap the game when I saw starting lineup. I was like, I can't wait to see this.
Oh, I mean, it's funny because just like whatever year that was, 2018, I want to say, I'm looking at the teams and I'm like, PSG should win this match. Like, what's the deal? But obviously it didn't go like that. Whoa.
Spoiler alert.
What? I mean, hopefully you know by now. It's coming out Thursday. I put it before the match. It was also raining really hard, but I put that PSG's team is stronger, but both like back lines are kind of sketch. But one of the main things was PSG starting 3 left-foot people in the back line.
It was so rough to watch. So many chances I saw. I'm like, I hate that they only can go one way.
You got Kurzawa, who is one of the worst football players of all time. He's so bad, dude. He's so bad. It's really just Kurzawa and Diallo and Kimpembe. And then at right back was Florenzi, who's washed. So I was like, man, you're starting 3 left foot dudes in the back line. And like, it's not that you're just starting 3 left foot dudes. Like you're starting 2 of them that can only use their left foot and only go that direction, in Kurzawa and Kimpembe. Diallo has a little bit more ability, like doing both, but them 2 are just like one direction Harry Styles.
That was a good one. You heard that one.
In the 7th minute, I put that Neymar has been thugging early. Like Neymar put the off-white tanny on a couple dudes early, but he lost the ball both times. But he put the sauce. He nutmegged Fred, and he like just thugging out McTominay and a couple guys, but he lost the ball both times.
Well, in the Fred one, he got fouled. They didn't call it.
No, that wasn't a foul. That dude got all ball.
It was a foul.
The dude got all ball.
It was a foul. Yeah, but you got all ball, but you got contact with it. It don't work like that.
No. He got the ball and
contact. That's a foul.
Okay, it wasn't a foul, but that's okay. Right after that, in the 8th minute, Diallo almost gave up a nice own goal. Damn, wait, somebody did an own goal. Not the Martial own goal, but somebody did an own goal this weekend. Damn, I forgot. It was really good, though.
There's one today.
Oh, you know who it was? It was Davinson Sanchez for Tottenham. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
He's like, bang. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was like, Vidal flow.
What's the name? 20th minute penalty called on Diallo as a foul on Martial in the box. When I initially saw it, it didn't look like if that was Luis Suarez, it wouldn't have been a foul. But it was definitely a penalty when I looked at it again. It was a nice turn by Martial, but I don't know why. Like, you don't need to foul him in that moment, but like Diallo's really not that good. Initially, the penalty was saved, but Bruno Fernandes obviously went up to take the penalty. But they said Navas was on his line. Looked again, he was very much off his line. I'm like, that wasn't even close, dog. Like, damn, you way off. Like, don't you know they call that now? And then they took the penalty again. Fernandes scored it. Well, going into halftime 1-0. For some reason, like in the first half, okay, this is what I want to say, what I feel like happened in the first half. I felt like this is just me. I felt like Mbappe saw Neymar getting the sauce off, and then Mbappe wanted to do it too. And I felt like that kind of like, and also like Di Maria was like not really doing much. He was like a little bit absent, but it was just weird. I was like, okay, I feel like Mbappe's like seeing Neymar thug it out and was like, oh, I kind of want to like get that stuff cracking too. And I'm like, I feel you, but do that when you're winning already. Like you can't do that when you're still trying to find a goal. After halftime, there was a really good shot by Mbappe in the 40, I want to say 8th minute. Right after that, at some point, I put your boy Wan-Bissaka is really a good defender. I had said that about him last season too. Like no offensive ability at all, but like amazing defender. And I put Wan-Bissaka, Juan, Juan.
So he's Juan Bissaka now.
Yes, Juan Bissaka. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka.
Basque now, nice.
If we were racist, we could put like a sombrero on him and call.
Oh, that'd be great. Juan Bissaka.
Call it
A little like a little mustache and everything too.
Can we put like
I mean, we can't at this point. It's not like it's helping us not to be in the show either. CBS still not talking back to us.
Can we put like a Mexico flag, can we put like a Mexico flag and then put Wan-Bissaka or no?
No, man, we can't. We can't do that. We can't do that. Juanito Bissaka.
What about an Equatorial Guinea flag?
I'm gonna start calling him Juanito. That's what I'm gonna call him.
There we go. Because literally every time I put Juan with like Spanish one. Okay, so yes, in the second half, really hilarious. Contention for own goal of the year. Your boy Martial, who I don't know if it's just because he looks like one of my cousins, but like I just feel like he has that real like Project Baby angry face all the time. He just looks angry. Like it like bothers me. I'm like,
Project Baby
anger face. Like
that's the name of the episode. Project Baby Anchor Face.
And you just put Martial. I'm just so down. I'm so down. Project Baby angry face.
That sounds like a really good mixtape.
I'm gonna write that down. We're definitely calling it that now.
Project Baby Anger Face.
Project Baby angry face.
That's a whole emoji that hasn't been made yet. It's like the when you change it to like brown and then it's like the puff smoke with the steam face. That's him all the time.
Because exactly. Because it's not like he's just mad. He's like also like
scowling. He's scowling.
Like frustrated too.
Off.
Like it's like something just happened to him.
I don't really ever see him smile for it. That's a good point.
Like I don't know how to do that.
Maybe he's stern.
Yeah. But he did an own contention for own goal of the year. Just a really nice header, like looping header back into the goal. I was like, I don't know what you're doing, buddy. Like, why don't you just do like Kimpembe did and turn around? But at that point, it was 1-1. I forgot to say that Moises Kean came in at halftime for Idrissa Gueye. So now, like, PSG is playing with a real center forward at this point. In the 50, right after that goal by Martial, Moises Kean got a really nice steal. He's going down for the counter, but he gave like a really bad pass to Neymar, and they couldn't capitalize. 57th minute, right after that, there was a great block. I think it was on Mbappe by Wan-Bissaka. There was one play, I don't remember what minute it was, but I was just like, dude, it was like another one that was like frustrated at left foot players, but it's like Di Maria ends up going across the goal, like around the 18-yard line, going across on his right. And it's like, dog, if you could shoot with your right, you have such a clear shot, but he just can't do it.
You're asking too much.
Yeah, like literally asking too much for a professional to be able to use his other foot. Like literally, like
Professional athlete. It's like,
like
man, if only LeBron could dribble to the other way.
like seriously, dude. Or
If
like, I
only
mean,
Ozil
obviously
had 2 hands. Oh man.
yeah, like oh god, it was so annoying, and it sucks because it's like you got all like Mbappe would like if Mbappe is going on his left side, he'll shoot it with his left. Neymar will shoot it with his left. Sarabia will shoot it with his right. Like all these other dudes will do
He
it.
is like, ah.
Like you have no ability. Like oh god,
Remember that one time? Remember like last year? I think that was last year's Champions League. We tried to shoot that right foot, and it was like all goofy. I'm like, dude.
it was against Bayern. It was against
Yeah,
Bayern.
there was like some whiff. I'm like, yo, man. Hey, man, you didn't want to spend the off season working on that though.
Like like in any given moment, I can go off on left-footed players for 20 minutes. I have to stop myself. Like,
It'll never end. Like if we ever remake a podcast, we're gonna we'll call it definitely not Left Foot Studios.
that's a good one.
Like left foot nation is rough. And when I was watching the PSG game, there was a couple instances where was it Diallo and Kimpembe in the back line were having a hard time clearing the ball on the left side of the field because when a defender would go on the left side of their body, they look so goofy. Like they were like passing it weird. Each time, like, dude, you're gonna get scored on. Like, use your right foot and just swing it and get this ball out of there, please.
Like, it just blows my mind that you could literally be like that you're comfortable showing up and you can't use your other foot. Like you're Caesar, I told you, if I couldn't use my left foot, I wouldn't play.
Yeah.
I wouldn't if you're like, okay, bam, come play soccer, and I showed up, I'm like, damn, I can't use my left foot. I'd be like, I'm not good enough. Like,
You're useless.
yeah, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna just be out there being limited like that. That's not right. Like, I feel like I'm in the way. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, for real.
okay, because I'll go off. Let me see. Rafinha and Dagba came on for Florenzi and Ender Herrera at some point. I didn't even realize Rafinha is left-footed too.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until like FIFA this year. I was like, oh wow, he's lefty. He's really
Yeah.
two-footed though. He's really two-footed.
He's not as two-footed as I like when I was watching. He's not as two-footed as I'd like for him to be. He's Brazilian and he's got the other one, but he's still like leaning left a bit.
You hate lefty so much.
I do. Let's see. Anyway, let's just get to the second goal. So we were excited for I was kind of excited that PSG got Danilo Ex Machina. But at the same time, I was like, yo, it's still 3 years too late. Like it's just too late. Not that he's washed now by any means. I'm not saying that, but I'm not as excited now as I would have been if you got him like when they should have gotten him. And not to say, and yeah, again, I'm not saying that he's not good, but definitely Marcus Rashford put that off-white on him. Pogba gave Rashford that ball. Rashford took a little bit of a dribble, got some space, and just got around Danilo Ex Machina in a way like he shouldn't be getting around you like that. Now, granted, it's an amazing shot, like super amazing shot, like across the face of goal, really tight angle. But like, when I saw it, I was like, damn, dog, like, damn, Danilo, like that's what you're there for, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna kind of disagree with you with like a little bit what you're saying. I don't want to like discredit the guy based upon like him not being there. I don't think that's really a big factor. I think everything comes with adjustment. I just can't imagine him at Sporting Lisbon FC Porto for so long, just dealing with the same level of competition some of these guys have had. PSG's been having deep Champions League runs. Man U's been doing fairly well with Europa League and stuff like that, and like they play in a very tough league as it is right now. I mean, you're playing FC Porto, dog. You're having games against Guimarães and stuff like that. Like it's really like you're really going against a who and a what. So I'd rather give him the opportunity to give him time to adjust than to be like, hey, first Champions League group stage match of the year, you're donezo.
No, I'm not saying that,
You
dog.
are. You already. The tone in your voice was so down. It made me think this guy was finished. So I'm not gonna do that to Danilo Ex Machina. I got you. You know, he's a show favorite of all time. We love him. He's one of my favorite cover pictures ever made in my life with Danilo Ex Machina. Also, one of the best nicknames of all time that he's never gonna hear in his breathing life.
Caesar, first of all,
I would go up to him and I'd get a picture of the billboard from the Ex Machina. I'd be like, "Can you sign this?"
Caesar, you know, if I don't have a problem saying a player's washed if I think they're washed.
No, you not only do you not have a problem with that, but you're also quick on the trigger to see a player's washed. You're quick on the trigger to tell a player time to take a hike and go play in Brazil. You love that.
Am I ever wrong though?
You are wrong. You're not perfect. I just have a bad memory. You're not perfect.
The only player I was wrong about was Iniesta.
Very wrong.
But he had a bad season, but he came back and had a good season after that. Like, all right, whatever. But yeah, PSG lost 2-1. They didn't score any goals. You know, the only goal they got was a Martial own goal.
My boy King was in there too. I was sad.
Yeah, definitely. And I watched Moises Kean play against, I want to say it was Nîmes on the weekend, and he didn't score anything, but he did okay. Like, he got in good scoring positions, which I like. That's good. Like, that's good enough for me.
Especially at what, like 19? Jesus Christ, dude, he's a child.
And I don't care how old he is. But, yeah, I don't know what it was. I think PSG I think Man U just played really good defense. Your boy, what's his name? Tuanzebe and Juan Bissaka.
I like him. I wish they had him and Bailly together. That's a good combo.
Yeah, they just played really well. I like Lindelof too. I like
Me too. I like Lindelof. I don't have a problem with him. I think the team that, like we always say, it's not like Man U has a bunch of bums. They have good players. Like, dog, they were able to sub in Pogba. What the hell? I mean, how many people get that sub in Pogba? That's not fair. They brought it to depth on that team.
Yeah, and also, like, really, because they started Fred, and Fred is he's a solid player, but he can end up having a bad game. So, like he's just one of those. He's not, like, super consistent. Like, sometimes he can just have some shocker games. But if he's having a good game, if he's on his game, he's good.
Yeah, when he's on, he's trouble because
he's solid. He's solid, and he's gonna, like, do his job. If he doesn't end up having some mistakes, like, he's gonna be solid. McTominay, I like a lot too, and I felt like the physicality, like some of the Man U physicality, was getting to PSG. Like, these guys were not scared to leave their feet, going on those tackles. Like, they were doing their thing.
I have one word to kind of describe PSG, and maybe it's not fair, but that's how I feel when I looked at them. It looked a little robust. It looked like something you just kind of shop together. I looked at back line. I'm like, this is what really money brings you. Diallo, Kimpembe, like, this is the back line.
Marquinhos is hurt.
Yeah, okay. Dog, Marquinhos was part of another defender before. What was the replacement for Thiago Silva going? Like, that was a great defender. You didn't really address that. You didn't get anybody to fill that role. You didn't go get a Koulibaly from Napoli. You didn't go get somebody to fill that role. You know, if you're a star team, you made it to Champions League final. You got to get star players to finish and fill in roles to address things that have changed. Diallo's going to address the change. In the back line. I'll say this. The game was only, to me, the only reason the game was 2-1 because Keylor Navas was balling out. I thought Keylor Navas had a fantastic game. That game, I thought he played really well. I don't care what you say, especially when you have three lefties back there. He played a good game. I was even watching him at times. I was like, damn, it really does kind of suck. He doesn't really get, like, the love that some of these other defenders get, these goalies get. Like, okay, you're doing this joke for 5 years, but fine. Every time, like, they always talk about Courtois or talk about something like, damn, like, Keylor Navas is up there too, dog. Like, he's a champion.
That's your fault.
It's not my fault.
That's your fault.
I was singing his praises after he finally won 3 in a row. But yeah, like, it took 3 in a row, but I believed.
No, honestly, like, it's funny because I was listening to the Golasso show.
Talk about him to me.
Review of the match. And, like, they didn't even because they were like, oh, you know, like, they were talking about players missing, and they were like Verratti and Paredes. I'm like, no, like, the biggest one that was missing was Marquinhos. Like, And I think for PSG's logic, the reason why they didn't get another center back is because they're expecting Kimpembe to fill that role.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
And I don't really rate Kimpembe like that personally, but maybe other
I
people
think
do.
Pepe is good. I like his size. I like athleticism. I think he can get it cracking, but only if he's on the left side of defense. If you have him on the right side, it's rough. And even on sometimes on that left side, he was feeling uncomfortable too, being a lefty. I'm like, dog, you can't even get out of your own area. So, Marquinhos is so versatile and in that back line. I think he makes up for a lot of commitment mistakes. And, he's a vet now. So it's a great combination. And he's in his prime. I agree with that, but it just sucks like depth-wise. Like, when Marquinhos goes down or Marquinhos can't play, you're relying on Kimpembe and Diallo.
Or Kerr, like that's rough.
Especially Kerr. I'm gonna be honest. I think Diallo's better than Kerr. I think Kerr's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, like, I mean, not to go back to this, but I don't love a left-footed center back. Like, I just don't, because I feel like somebody, like, when you got the whole field in front of you, you got to be able to go either direction easily. A left-footed, winger, forward, whatever, because you don't have that much of the field in front of you. But somebody who got the whole field, it's just like having a left foot. I mean, and not just that they're left-footed, but like the bad part.
You want a two-footed defender regardless.
Yeah, just like you know what? Just like a goalie. There's no goalies that don't use both feet.
And I'm not going to talk about the result, but I think a great example of a lefty, like how difficult life is for a lefty, is someone like we saw today with Real Madrid put Mendy on the right side. I'm not saying Mendy played terrible or anything like that. No. Listen, no. But can I finish talking though? Can I finish talking? Please cut in. Go ahead.
I'm not cutting in. I'm doing this. Watch it on YouTube.
I think he played really well, but you saw situations where it became difficult because he's a left footer to make things happen. He had a couple blown across, a couple of passes because he's not. Dude, stop! What is it?
I'm not even. What? I'm not saying anything.
Okay, I'm done too. Go.
You're acting like that because you know you're wrong. Anyway, I like going back. Like you any goalie can clear the ball with both feet. Like any goalie can do that. You never see a goalie like stressing out because the ball's on their right foot or their left foot. Like they just clear it because they have to. Caesar, first of all, don't be trying to not listen because don't do that because I need you to agree with my point. Yeah, you can do that as long as you're listening. That's right. Look at the screen now that you're doing that. Your whole bed is showed up. Having a left-footed center, like let me not even say left-footed. Let's say a one-footed center back. Like it just really is going to mess up the flow of your match a lot, dude. Like if you got a dude, especially if you're talking about clearing the ball, like if you got somebody that is like hesitant to clear the ball on their right foot, you got a problem. Like PSG had to start Kurzawa. I can't think of any other like left back or somebody that could play left back they had back there. I would have put Sarabia at left back before I put Kurzawa. Sarabia used to be playing left back for Sevilla.
What?
Kurzawa is literally like he had at least two mistakes that could have ended up being counters for Man U to score. He can't dribble. I'm like, dog, you're like his first touch is so bad. I'm like, how do you still have this guy? It's insane. And
Neymar's friend.
Huh?
Neymar's friend.
I think that's why he was excited. I remember when Neymar came, he was like so excited. He was like, Neymar's not gonna be your friend, dog. Neymar's invited Memphis Depay to his birthday party. Like, I don't even think you were there. I don't know. PSG, like, it's not the end of the world. It's one match in group stage. But like we said, with like that might be the group of death. They got RB Leipzig, and you got the Turkish champions there. So like, I mean, RB Leipzig did beat Başakşehir today, but I'm not expecting PSG to not make it out the group. But this was a setback for sure. It's not the end of the world, but it's like damn, and it might play in their confidence going to Manchester.
Honestly, it might.
Okay, Caesar, I'm not gonna have you being mad for 3 minutes. You're gonna get over it right
I
now.
agree with you. I agree with you. Everything you said, I do not disagree with you.
Caesar, don't be mad because because you used to say Kaylor Navas sucked for 2.5 seasons.
He did until I watched him and appreciated him. He sucked until I said he didn't.
And that's how all the other Real Madrid fans are. That's what nobody talks
Absolutely.
to.
Absolutely. Except I'm smarter than him. Except for Carbo. I was wrong about Carbo. He's always been a baller. I was wrong about that one.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're gonna okay. We're gonna get into this more when we talk about this Real Madrid match right now. But fan fan Twitter is just like the worst. Like it's like watching the PSG guys talk about this match. I'm just like, I don't know what eyes you watch with. Like I
That's
just
nothing. Pochettino was trending because of Real game. I hate fan Twitter. Trending, dog, because they're like, I'm like, you really want to fire Zidane, you bunch of bozos? Okay, yeah.
they're saying the same thing with PSG with Tuchel. I'm like, what? I'm like, dog, what do you like? There ain't no
You want him to
tactics.
go play fullback? What do you want him to do?
Yeah,
What do you want him to do?
it's like people are injured, and like, what are you gonna do? Like, I do
During the
think his
pandemic transfer season, what do you want them to freaking do?
like I do think the midfield he came out with is a bit defensive, but like I don't know who they have. Like, who else you gonna put? Like, you don't want to have Di Maria and Sarabia out there. Like, what are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
and he was like, you know what? I have Neymar and freaking Mbappe up top. I thought my defense could be defensive if they wanted. I got these two guys, but no, they both want to they both want to do a crossover contest with each other. So it's just no one wants to go at it.
Yeah, and you have and Di Maria. Like, damn dog. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, these people think like they don't know what tactics are. Like, dog, trust me, there ain't no tactics, dude. Like, it just ain't. Like
Plug
you
and play.
like they're just up there playing. They're literally just up there playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it, dog. Like they know what to do. They know where to go. The coach isn't like when you see the coach doing this, when you see him doing that, they don't care.
I can't even
Like,
hear my coach when they yell. I'm like, what is he saying?
I remember Bobo Vieri is like they're like, oh, like when the coaches like nobody pays attention. Like he like Bobo Vieri is saying specifically, he's like, we trained during the week. We did all that stuff during the week. Unless the coach is telling somebody to go to a different side or something,
Yeah.
nobody cares. He's just saying that we already know how to play. So these people that are talking, I mean, we're gonna get into Real Madrid, but it's like they're talking about, oh, Tuchel out, or I'm like, who's gonna do something different? You're just gonna put somebody in a different position. That's it. Idiots. Anyway, let's get into this Real Madrid. It'd be kind of damn. Can you imagine if PSG went into Europa? Oh,
That'd be funny with Real Madrid. Hope it's Real Madrid PSG Europa League final. That'd be hilarious.
yo, honestly, that would make me sad.
That would be like, damn, it's over.
Like literally nobody.
I'll start watching soccer if that happens, but this is rough right now.
And it's like Leipzig versus Zenit for the Champions League.
There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, Juventus and Real Madrid and PSG all go to freaking Europa League. That'd be hilarious as hell. But I was like, I'm not playing.
Okay. No, I don't want Real Madrid. Can Barcelona?
That'd be so great if Barcelona was there. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna start Trincão now. No more Messi. Just Trincão starting.
Okay, so Real Madrid played Shakhtar Donetsk today. I definitely put in the beginning, I was like, Real Madrid is coming out with kind of a reshuffled B team. We got Mendy starting at right back. We got Marcelo up. we got. You know what's funny though? I seen the managing Madrid people talking about Mendy playing right back. So I guess I don't know if they like knew something I like didn't, but like I guess for France he ended up playing a little bit at right back.
So they probably told him to do that. Like, hey, can you play right back a little bit, helping us out?
Yeah, because we might need him.
Yeah.
What's the name? Yeah, so Mendy was at right back. Marcelo was out there. Who else started?
Ron Militao.
Militao was a kind of a new B team kind of guy. Jovic started.
Slower than ever.
Jovic started. What's his name?
Started.
Rodrigo. What did you call Rodrigo?
Rod doesn't go.
Rodri doesn't go.
Rodri doesn't go.
Look at this guy. Now, when I said he wasn't all that, now you agree.
I mean, he wasn't going though. Yeah, with Asensio and
Asensio started.
Jovic up top. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your boy Valverde did start in the midfield with Modric and Casemiro. Casemiro knows job for sure. Knows job.
Oh, I haven't even noticed in a while.
I did say they did a picture. I was like, damn, this should look like an upside down banana now. It's like curved up nice.
You know, we be saying the dumbest shit ever on this podcast.
Yeah, it's really, in this episode especially.
What?
I mean, you definitely last one talked about carpet bagging, so go ahead.
What were you calling
them? Exactly. Carpet baggers.
Yeah, right. Early on, I mean, honestly, this was such an interesting game. It was kind of like boring. Real Madrid is like, you know, you're starting a lot of people that don't play very often, and they don't play with each other. Yeah, they don't play with each other. You don't have and like, it's just funny because I don't think Jovic is bad, but for sure he's not dynamic.
He's not dynamic, and he looks dejected. I'm like, are you good, homie?
And I think part of it's because he's not a real number 9. Like, I think he's somebody that's better along with the striker.
You know what's really funny? I was like, man, because I watched highlights from the Atletico game, and then I watched the actual then the Real Madrid game. I'm like, man, it looks like what Atletico Madrid wants João Felix to do is what Jovic could do for them. Like, Jovic would be good in that system where he's like off another striker. He likes doing that. He likes being offset of another ball dominant striker and just making things happen and just being a mess when you have to like kind of forget about him. But when you need to center an offensive pattern around him and like run a 4-3-3 with him in the middle, he's just not that dude, because so many times offensively I'm like, what is he doing on the right side? What is he doing over here? It looked kind of weird. Like, his position looked weird. The pressure looked like a lot. Like, I was just like, I don't know, man. He just looks tired and dejected. I'm like, it might be just stressful for him.
And also, I mean, I hate to say it, but like, Marcelo is just not dynamic either. Like, he's not washed, and it's not like he's bad, but he's just doesn't have that dynamism that he used to have. Like, he doesn't have that.
Yeah, like, and I thought. I mean, I've been waiting for this day to come for a little bit too. Like, I mean, damn, like the guy's been doing that high level of athleticism and movement and stuff since that first championship run where he had that sensational goal against Atletico Madrid. I'm like, this guy's literally a winger. So it was inevitable, and I thought that Real Madrid would take like a Alaba approach, was like kind of moving more centrally, but he's not really a good defender. So it just kind of sucks what we're seeing, and you know. Like watching him out there, I'm like, damn, like he had one play where he was running back. I'm like, damn, dog, you look 45 out here, dude. You good? Like, he was running back like,
oh, man. Come on, man.
Like, yo, Cello, dog, are you good, Cello? What's wrong, Cello? Down.
See, I ain't saying all that, dog.
I did. I saw him run back. He was like, I'm like, you good, G? He's like, I was like, you running like I do when I play on the weekends. I'm fucking 280.
Oh, my God. Relax.
Why don't we put Rodrigo left back? That'd be fun.
Honestly, what's his name?
Yeah,
Rodrigo. Yeah, Rodrigo's definitely a right back. So, anyway, the game was just kind of going wherever. And then in the 29th minute, I'm pretty sure is that Kenny Tete from Lyon?
First of all, two things. The game was going that way. I literally sent you a message, and I was like, sent you a gif of like a sleeping person. I was like, this is rough right now. I'm bored as hell. This game's boring. I was like, damn, maybe I'll play some FIFA. Maybe more entertaining than watching this. Then then a former Lyon player comes in the game.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
It is him. I remember him.
No, it's not.
It has to be. No, I remember that name before.
I know. No, that's a different Tete.
What the hell? They look the same too.
This guy's Brazilian. Yeah, they do look the same. It's crazy.
I was like, this is literally him. What's his name?
This guy's Brazilian Tete.
What is it?
He used to play at Gremio.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I thought he was the same Tete that was the only other place for Netherlands.
Yeah, he's this guy. Yeah, I guess Kenny Tete went to Fulham. Station.
Fulham Station. Okay, go ahead, Ben.
Anyway,
They're literally him a bleach.
so Tete scored. The ball was kind of banging around a little bit, and he ended up putting it in the back of the net. I think there was a little bit of a deflection, and I was like, okay, like this will wake Real Madrid up. Then about 4 minutes later, Varane hit the own goal button, and I put, this is what happens when you start a B team. Then in the 42nd minute, oh man, Militao, man, I wanted to show you some love, doggy. So this
we were
might have
asking for you.
this might have been the play where you said Marcelo was running like this. The dude was making the run, and Marcelo's trailing him when the guy gets the ball, he does a back heel to some dude named Solomon on Shakhtar, who scores it. Now the problem was Marcelo's in a good position. The problem was Militao just stopped. Like, well, what are you doing? The dude is just like, Militao is just jogging back. I'm like, dog, like, what do you think? The guy doesn't know how to do a back heel? Like, what are you doing? Like, go back and cover, dude. And the dude is just open back heeled pass to him, and then he just shoots and scores.
He does a very lazy defensive pick attempt on him, kind of gets it, and then says, go ahead, Varane, you can take care of the rest. And Varane had 2 men on him. That was just horrendous defense. That was unacceptable, horrendous defense in a Champions League match. We're not playing the team you just lost to. Your approach should be, hey, we just lost to this booty-ass team. We need to go off more than ever. Like, we need to be on point like today. And that was very, very bad. Like, it was so bad that later in the game when he took a shot, I, got angry at him. I was like, you need to run your ass back. You don't deserve to take a damn shot, okay? You better pass it to the goalie or do something. I don't ever want to see you take a shot. Like, you're not allowed to take shots today.
And that's where you miss somebody like Sergio Ramos. Like, Sergio Ramos is not going to be jogging on that play. Like,
he's going to work, and also he's going to command more out of his line too. Like, he brings that intensity back there too. Like, you can feel it in the team.
Yeah, and he's probably intimidating for other players too, for the opposing team too.
Oh yeah.
So halftime, it's 3-0 to Shakhtar. Oh, and I also put that Mendy was sending in some great right-footed crosses. Definitely a better clip than Dani Alves' 25%. At halftime, Benzema came on for Rodrigo. Rodrigo did nothing.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought Mendy did some good crosses, but I did have some issues with some of his play. It's not really his fault, though. I mean, damn, he's not really a right back; he's a left back. It just sucks seeing the left footer over there. And it's like I said, it's not even him; it's just the whole team in general. Like, it just was rough around. And Mendy, if anything, him being in that position want him points to me. I'm like, this guy's literally fantastic player. Like even in that role, which is not his position on a team, he's still taking defensive charge, telling Asensio to block this side, and he's doing his thing defensively. But you can just tell it was, of course, a little bit more of a headache for him offensively going forward for doing anything other than a nice cross. But he's still putting them in there. I saw him putting them in there.
The thing is, he was putting them in there with ease. He wasn't even not every single cross went in the box. There was a couple there was maybe two that there was one that sailed, and maybe one other one that just ended up going above everybody. Mm-hmm. But any a left or right back do that all the time. That's normal. But it was nice to see that he was doing them with ease. He's using his right foot in the same way he would use his left foot. And that's very impressive.
It is. Yeah. Rodrigo getting subbed out didn't really do much at all.
No, he didn't do anything. He's literally not Real Madrid level.
No, he's not. He should be playing Betis. But it just sucks. That dude, and for the life of me, I don't really know why he started the game. I don't really know why he's called up over Vinny. I don't really know what is going on. I have questions. I mean, that's definitely the reason. Is it racist or what? Because this is ridiculous. This guy's getting this time and burn. I would love to see what people are seeing as dancing. I would love to see it. Please show me it. I watch practice too. Show me it, please. Don't tell me it's happening in practice. I watch those open practices on camera. What's going on here? I watch the live stream. What's happening?
It's really weird. I mean, I can see you starting him just because, but like for Brazil, I don't get it.
I mean, damn, Brazil, it's like disrespectful to be honest with you. Like, damn, you're going to do this 19-year-old winger for Brazil. Why is it not a guy who just was the mainstay of a La Liga run? Like, literally, Vinny was part of the La Liga run because Eden Hazard played like 6 games. And you're going to disrespect. Vinny, like, literally won. He got to hold the trophy healthy. And you're going to do this, dude? That's messed up. Like, it really is.
Hey, it's a struggle for those of us that don't bleach. You wouldn't understand.
As if Vinny doesn't work hard enough. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous.
As I was saying, it's a struggle for those of us that don't bleach. You wouldn't understand.
Well, he needs to get to it. He deserves more shine.
Send him some of yours.
Can't. It's all in my hair right now.
Anyway, so Benzema came in at halftime. Definitely a good sub. Like literally, as soon as the kickoff starts, Benzema's out there doing his thing.
It was like the game morphed entirely. It's like, oh wow, here's what happens. They have good players.
And like, and I've literally seen so many Real Madrid idiot fans talking about getting rid of Benzema. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Telling him.
He's like literally anybody who's wearing the number 9. He's in the top 5 of them. Whoever wears the number 9, he's in the top 5 of those. And granted, like he doesn't play as a traditional like center forward. Like he doesn't do that. He gets back and he floats around. But like he does that with the best of them. Like he does that with the best. I was actually thinking about Benzema when I was thinking like, and I feel like I was thinking about this while I wasn't even watching a match. Like I remember like during those, especially during the Champions League runs for Real Madrid when Ronaldo was there. Like obviously Benzema wasn't having crazy stats, but that's like even that is still a credit to him. Like the fact that you're not really scoring very many goals, but you're starting every match and your team is winning Champions League. Like that shows that you're really good. Yeah. Like I'm just like, yeah, dog. Like that's because he's a baller. Doesn't mean he's playing bad. Like I don't know. It was just like a random thought. But he came in the match. He definitely changed things. 54th minute, Modric it came with a long range golazo. He put the team on his back, though.
He did. He really did. At that age, too, shout out to Modric. Still doing a damn thing. I love Modric.
Hey, we showed him some love. We showed him some love whenever episode it was a few episodes ago.
Modric will help me forever. That's all. That's a 9 years Real Madrid. What a lifer. What a real one.
He probably heard the episode. He was like, damn, why am I on this cover? He's like, let me listen to it. He's like, oh damn, they showing me some love. Okay. And he's like, okay, you know what? I got him. Until we play against Shakhtar, we're gonna lose and I'm gonna get a goal. No, I'm sure.
If things go bad, I'm gonna score it.
So yeah, the 54th minute, he got that goal. Right after that, Shakhtar had a close shot that was missed, like really close. I'm like, damn, dog. Like Shakhtar was like hitting Real Madrid on like counters so easily. I'm just like, Militao, what are you doing, dude? Like, why do they just feel like they can just do this easily to you? 59th minute, your boy Vinicius Jr. came on for Jovic and scored right away. I was like, what? Like, I was like, what the heck happened? Like, he stole the ball off of one of Shakhtar's players.
The camera didn't even flip yet. The camera was like still kind of showing him jogging out there. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like I had said something. I tweeted Vinny, and I switched back, alt-tabbed back, and it was a goal. I was like, oh. Yeah. I was like, it lined up, but I didn't mean that he scored. I was just happy he came in the game, but okay. Like 57 seconds after he came in the game, literally he just ran on the field. He like jogged into a goal. Basically. Nice shot too. Shout out to him.
Yeah, it was a nice shot. I don't, you know, I don't know how many goals he has so far this season. Let me look it up. Let me try to look it up because I feel like he might have already equaled his goals from last season on the low.
Okay.
Or like got close.
Yeah, 5 or something. That's 6.
Hold on, let's see. Okay, he got 5 goals last season. All comps, he already has 3.
Big dog, I see you.
Yeah. He had three. He had three in the league last season. He already has two in the league. He had one in Champions League. He already has one in Champions League. So shit, never do his thing. Um, so yeah, he scored right away. 70th minute. Tony Cruz came on for Modric. After that, I noticed like, yo, literally after that, every time Vinicius Jr. got the ball on the left, they sent two players at him. They literally put two, like it was Marlos, your cousin, and some other dude.
That's not my cousin. He's Ukrainian. Go ahead.
Well, you're
Sorry, you
Basque.
don't get to be my cousin no more. He's Ukrainian.
You're Basque.
This is ancestral, not some weak ass. I've been there 5 years. Crap. Go ahead.
I love that you just said it's ancestral. I love that. Um, uh, yeah, they were bringing two guys on him, just like literally double teaming him. Please tell me the last time you seen Gareth Bale get double teamed. Please.
Please tell me the last game you saw Rodrigo get double teamed.
They double team Rodrigo. Are you kidding me?
They never done that ever in life. This dude Vinicius came in the game, instant creativity, instant like I know, and it's the most aggravating thing is like imagine Madrid. They're like OM is talking about like, oh man, it just like say what you want about Vinny, but when he comes out, he goes directly at players. Yes, and I'm annoyed that even that sentence exists about people say what you want. Say what you want. Like it's really whack because
what else are you saying?
You can't do say what you want because this kid is like this kid, whatever. He's not even old enough to drink in America yet. Is out here in a starting role on Real Madrid, and to no fault of his own, through just Eden Hazard was $160 million eating donuts on the bench, talking in the offseason about how hard it is for him to walk away from eating honey rolls over the hell he's eating at gas stations. That is the dude he's starting over. You know, like definitely ridiculous. Big shout out to Vinicius Jr. I mean, time and time again, he's been asked on to step up in roles for Real Madrid. And what did he do? Deliver. That to me, that goal he did today is the most important one I've seen because of all the through him playing through that rough year Real Madrid had. I think they finished third in the league or second league that first year he came in. Post transition of the Ronaldo year, then in playing last year, winning La Liga with the team, and then this year coming into another year where it's another year where he has to play off basically as a backup again for Lord knows what reason we're doing this to him. He's a backup again, comes into a clutch game, 57 scores a goal, and what does everybody say he doesn't score? Good for him. Like shout out to him. It makes me really excited to see what he has going forward, but it's like I want to see him play more, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel you. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a backup, but I think it's just rotation.
He is. I mean, if Eden comes in, he's a backup. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who knows what's up with Eden Hazard? When does he come back? January?
Did he just play?
Hazard?
Did he play last game?
No, he hasn't played all season.
Jesus Christ. Get him the hell out of here. Get him out of here, dude. Get him out of here. I'm done with him. Get out.
Caesar, I think he's coming back in January or something.
Bam. What happened to him? Did he get shot in the kneecap? What happened to him? This dude played and then stopped. What happened? Is he our new Bale? What even happened? I didn't even get to I don't mean this, but I kind of do. I didn't even get the satisfaction of watching an egregious injury. What happened to this game? What happened?
Whoa!
It wasn't like we're watching the game and we screamed because his knee went to the back of his ear. What happened to him? I want to know what happened.
Caesar, I'm just saying.
Running around. Was he walking around crib? He got the floor wax at the crib. And he's walking around in socks. What happened, dude? Like, please tell me because this man does not play games. People still think there's no way Bammy's gonna come back and be at the form of the player that we saw that did that Tottenham goal. There's no way. You can't do that much and then come back and be that dude. Especially someone who's out here talking about donuts and stuff.
Okay, this is saying that he might come back like November.
Okay, well, Bam said January. Just know that. But go ahead. It was just like me and Bam talking about Mbappe coming back. We're the best injury trackers of all time.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was great. He literally played that next week in the final. I'm like, oh, stay on there, big dog.
He probably sold his soul to come back.
Yeah, now look what happened this year.
Look what happened last year. So yeah, Vinicius Jr. was balling. Then we had late your boy Ernesto Valverde, probably of Basque descent too.
Probably.
Put
I'm
that.
26%. I checked. 26% now.
Yeah, they know everything. Those
They
people.
know everything, including my best.
He put a shot in the back of the net. But when I saw it, I was like, they're gonna call those signs on Vinicius Jr. Like, I'm sorry, he's in the way. Like, they gotta call that. If they didn't call it, I'd be like, that's messed up.
Oh yeah, I feel so bad for Shakhtar. Got a great Ukrainian team. It really sucks because like that goal, like Valverde threw his whole life into that. He probably almost damn near lost his ankle. He's probably out for 3 months after that one. I saw him connect at the end of that. I was like, dog, is your foot okay? And then they kept zooming on the camera. He was like this. I was like, oh, he's hurting. So I hope he's okay. Honestly, I hope he's like.
Well, no, because the dude hit his leg.
Yeah, so I'm saying Marlo's hit his leg. So I'm saying like I hope Valverde's okay because he might be okay adrenaline wise, but I hope it's like nothing bad or serious. Because like one thing that's crazy, which I've never done in my entire life playing soccer, I've never gone full speed and thrown my weight onto my leg to kick a ball. He literally ran full speed and threw his whole body into that kick. You saw the velocity. That was a boomer, dude. So like I said, I hope he's okay because that's a lot of weight putting on that one ankle. But he's so good. Also played really good. He came in with, I like that. Like what I like about Valverde is like not only he's like fast, but he's like kind of like he plays kind of like he plays like a real CDM. Like, he's like really goes after you. Like he's bodies people, does not care. I'm like I like that like grit. He has grit. That's what it is. He has like a good grit.
Yeah, I mean he's from the school of Cavani. That's why.
Yeah, sure.
But Real Madrid did lose this match 3-2. That goal did not count. I do want to know. Okay, damn, I should read your tweet verbatim, but Caesar came out with a daggone tweet. You know how he do. Let's read Caesar's tweet after this match. Caesar said, and we're gonna analyze this. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Caesar retweeted somebody named Bam that said, "It never surprises me." Oh wait, wrong one. Caesar said, "I love this Cristiano Ronaldo left a void in Real Madrid talk, but no one want to talk about how they won La Liga without Eden Hazard and Barca had Messi. But show though, go off."
I love how you read that like you're reading a poem at Night Owl. Like I'd be reading those Eminem lyrics.
Caesar on the Caesar get his. Let him have a Real Madrid. That's when the fan Caesar comes out for Real Madrid for sure.
What?
What after like Real Madrid matches? That's like your real like fan shit come out.
Do you want to know what I meant by that tweet?
But yeah, no, like what were you referring to? Because I genuinely don't know.
I saw there was like a whole discussion about how like after I just think it's funny that these poignant articles come out after a loss in a group stage match about like this vapid hole he left. I'll say this absolutely. When it comes to Champions League competition and not even in, I mean, what Ronaldo was at Real Madrid for 7 years. We're going on 2.5, almost 3 years since he's been here. We're not even at the third year yet. I guess we're talking about vapid holes that we've had here. In one of the 2 years he's gone, they won La Liga, which is massive. They won La Liga without their number one signing to replace him, the number 7 jersey. He was at the crib playing FIFA 20 the whole time. They won with some 19-year-old at left wing, Benzema, and some other players that stepped up in moments and improved, Valverde and stuff like that. I wouldn't say that, he left a hole, but based upon like they made investments to try to fix that gap, and there was injuries or things happened, and they still pulled it out last year. It's always a discussion with Real Madrid about things that shoulda, woulda, couldas, and didn't, but never appreciated what they accomplished. And it's just always been like that. 3 championships in a row, and they're talking about Barcelona. Like it just like it baffles me when they do this stuff. They didn't want to talk about how on that year. Where was Barcelona's big? What happened? Where's Barcelona's injuries? Messi was there, Griezmann was there, Suarez was there. Those 2 grandpa Spanish players were back there. They had everybody they wanted. They had some German goalie. They were chilling. So it's really funny that it's not about highlighting the other teams that didn't step up and lost and actually fell points at the end. And this team with a younger average age size mixed in with some veterans pulled through and got a victory over them and pulled in won La Liga, which nobody expected. Everybody was counting Barcelona winning with this big Griezmann signing that had a whole video about it. Like, they filmed the whole damn music video about this man coming to the team. You don't think I forgot about that video? Okay. So, and also, and everybody noticed that his hair was from hair 4 months ago. So they've been working illegally on this deal for Griezmann for a minute. All good though. It's just really, it's no. It's all good though. I just think that tweets out that are corny because the easiest thing to do in soccer fandom and media is to tear down Real Madrid. It's easier to do that. It's fun to do that because Barcelona is such a powerful clickbait online group people that like you're going to get massive traction for that. Rather than it showing love or things they've done. No one is talking about the Barcelona match barely skating through against this team I've never heard of in my breathing life. They skated through this team. Barely. If you watch that game, you're like, this is a whole bunch of hot garbage running around in nice jerseys. That's what it was. I watched Serginho, or whatever the hell, Dest from wherever the hell he's from, New York or Parksville, Illinois, wherever the hell he's from, or Netherlands. He wasn't doing nothing special. Ben Mendy on our team was a better right back than him, but I'm not going to say nothing about that. So it's all good. I just think it's really funny that it's easy to crash on a team that literally just won La Liga. They just won La Liga. Messi's back here on this team. They're barely skating by on this. They're not even first in the league. They're not even number one in La Liga. So it's just really corny to me how this is what everybody likes to do.
I feel you 100%. And the biggest the reason why I was like, I thought your tweet was interesting because I'm like, who is talking about that now? I'm like, dog, Ronaldo left a whole 2 seasons ago. The first season he left, like he left the summer of between the 18 and 19 season. 18-19 season, yeah, it was rough. They finished third in the league. They didn't really do well in Champions League, but they didn't really try to replace Ronaldo. And just like how everybody in the media was talking about it, I'm sure managing Madrid was talking about it too, they were expecting Bale to step up. He scored 8 goals in the league that season. He didn't do a goddamn thing. So that was 18-19, the year Ronaldo left. It was rough. They were playing bad football. They didn't do well. I remember they were losing to Belgian teams in Champions League and stuff. They only had 68 points in the league. It was bad. That was 18-19. So yeah, if you're going to talk about a hole that Cristiano Ronaldo left, it was then, and we talked about that too. Like it was just hard for them because they are used to having this monster there. But then 19-20 season they win La Liga in the COVID season. So it's like, dog, like what else do you want? I mean, yeah, they didn't win Champions League. They faced Man City. Man City's a good team. But they also didn't go out sad losing to 8-2. You feel me? Like they didn't go out bad like that.
No, they went out on that shield. And it is what it is at that point. Even if Real Madrid finished third last year, I would literally be like, well, they didn't finish third because of the guy they paid for. I mean, they didn't finish third. They didn't have the guy they paid for. They didn't have the people they paid for. They invested a whole lot of money in a player from Premier League, and he hasn't played.
Yeah.
So what can you expect? I can never be somebody on here and be like, they got like young dudes out here. They got this Rodrigo playing Champions League matches. They got Vinicius coming in. What am I expecting? Massive trophies? It's ridiculous. I, at least as a Real Madrid fan, have a honest viewpoint of what I see per year. I didn't come into even this year thinking they're going to win Champions League and La Liga. Now, I always think they have a good chance of La Liga, but my Champions League happens. That's crazy. But I know Bayern's a filthy team. They're stacked. Even Juve seems more stacked sometimes now. Like some of these teams I'm looking at, like they have guys. So yeah. It's just like, man, like if the equivalent is this. If Juve didn't have Ronaldo, what's the discussion? If Ronaldo was injured like Eden Hazard, what's the discussion? Are you going to talk about this massive hold on Juve also? Yes, because and then what if Juve wins Serie A without Ronaldo? Like Wouldn't that be impressive as well? That's what happened at Real Madrid. They won not only without Ronaldo being there, but they also won there without Eden Hazard. Like they did that. So that was literally been that literally happened September 4th. They won La Liga or something like that. It was like early September they won La Liga. Can we give these dudes a little bit of time and credit? Holy Jesus, man. Even this year, I'm not even right now like thinking about like, oh man, Barcelona's in 5th and Real Madrid's in 8th. Dog, I'm waiting for it to hit spring. I'm like, let's wait until like the next season in January, how things are. Like, give these guys time to run around. It's a weird ass year. We're starting late or whatever. It's goofy right now.
And also, like, I mean, just when you get into like the fan Twitter, like it's very reactionary, and
like Pochettino trending.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. But it's like also like Real Madrid came out with a team that wasn't their strongest team. Why, I don't know, but like I wasn't expecting them to do great with that team. But at the same time, like somebody talking about a Ronaldo hole, that was for 2018-19 season. Yes, that's 2 years ago. Like, yeah, that existed then. That's when we talked about it. Real Madrid was playing bad football, and they didn't do well in the league or in Champions League. The season after, they got Eden Hazard. But we weren't even talking about that for real. We're like, dog, Vinicius Jr. is about to be turning up. Hazard played 16 games in the league last season. Vinicius Jr. played like 30 or something. They won the league. Like, they won it. Like, the hole is done now. We can't talk about Ronaldo anymore.
We've moved on.
Caesar, the league, the year that they won the last Champions League with Ronaldo there, I think they finished 3rd in the league too. Or maybe 4th.
They've been in the Champions League every single year. They've even made a group stage and made the quarterfinals every year since then too, I believe too. They were like in quarters or 16s at least. Like they made it at a group stage too. Like, I mean, damn, dog.
Yeah, it's just really like, I don't know who's saying that or like what they know, but it's like nobody's talking. You can't talk about Ronaldo anymore when you talk about Real Madrid. Like, that's old now. They've already been successful since then. If they hadn't been successful at all since then, maybe you can still talk about it, but you can't talk about that anymore. They won the league, dog. And that was the thing that they were trying to do for them seasons. Like, damn, dog, like, yeah, you would, like, that was like a criticism. Like, okay, yeah, they're winning Champions League, but are they going to win the league? They won the league, I think, 16-17 season, 17-18 season. I think they finished 3rd. And then the next season they finished 3rd and they were garbage. And then the season after that, they won the league. So it's like, dog, we can't be talking about Ronaldo and acting like that's still a thing. Like, Ronaldo's moved on. He's getting into his 3rd season with Juve.
Dude, this man is mad grounded there. He's so settled there. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's so dead and gone. And we're still talking about this stuff to like pull down Real Madrid. It's just goofy to me.
And I'm sure that person or whoever these people talking about Ronaldo, I'm sure when Ronaldo left, they were like, "Oh, Bale's going to turn up." I'm sure they were saying that.
They were absolutely those people. They're absolutely people that have not been vindicated on what they were saying before about Bale. They haven't been vindicated about Eden Hazard playing for Real Madrid, even in his 16 games. Nothing impressive. Nothing impressive. Maybe a glimpse or so, and that wasn't even from the left wing position. That was when he played centrally. I was like, "Ooh, we can do a little bit here." Done, gone, over. And it's only spurts of 2 times. Nothing that could be remembered for. Meanwhile, Vinny comes in the game, 57 seconds, scores a goal, makes something happen. Benzema comes into the game, instant offense change. You have a new team. This isn't what it is. Yes, there was – think about it. Even since Ronaldo has been here, bam, we've had like 4 coaches damn near. Lopetegui, they had the other dude I forgot. And then now we have Zidane. There's been 3 coaches now since the rotation since Ronaldo left. So a lot has happened. Things are happening. The Bernabeu is being renovated. So just move on, such as everybody else has had in that locker room. Move on. This isn't Ronaldo no more. I don't even bring him up really. I don't talk about him. When I see articles, I'm like, can we stop doing an article about him? It's over. I don't care if the last goal scored was him a classical. That was dead and gone. We had a whole pandemic since then, dude. He has coronavirus. Like, can we stop?
And it's just lazy, and it's like, dog, Real Madrid has been successful since he left. Like, it's not like they just sucked since he left. Like, they had a one really bad season. Well, I don't say really bad. They had one bad season, and then they had another season where they won the league and played amazing football. Like, they played really good football and they won the league. They went out to Man City, who was like good. Granted, they ended up losing to Lyon, but that's because Memphis Depay got some great tracks that he released recently.
Who, who was gonna count? Who was last year picking Real Madrid in La Liga? Nobody was.
No,
Nobody was picking Real Madrid in La Liga. Nobody was, dog. Nobody was doing that. Everybody said they were a complete F because they lost Bale, and they should be playing Bale more so they could win more games. And everything's falling apart. They pulled off and they won La Liga with Bale, putting his mask in front of his eyes to be funny. They did all that distraction and hoopla Bale was doing, golfing, and his agent running that mouth because he can never stop. They pulled off a La Liga win without your favorite hero that didn't step up when he was supposed to. The hero everybody was caping for, that after they won the third in a row, which is unprecedented, he started talking about his playing time. That hero right there, your leader, didn't do nothing to help the win. He did not contribute to the legal win. They pulled that off in a bubble format of a win. So give them props for that, because even this season, I was like, man, like I still feel weird about these Champions League matches when they're just so quiet. They're weird. They're like, there's no pressure. Like Shakhtar gets to fly out and play Real Madrid at their practice stadium where the damn school teams play. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, this is nothing. They don't have to walk into the all-white Bernabeu, 100,000 people in the stands. You don't have to walk into that. Like, you don't have the atmosphere, that music they play when you walk in. There's a lot of nerves that goes in. It looked like a practice match scrimmage or one of those, like, USA, what is it, the ICC tournaments. Like, they're just having one of those, and we're playing. So it's a lot of different factors. I think even last year's Champions League win is kind of weird. This year's is kind of going to be weird. I think it's going to be weird until we start getting to see some atmospheres being involved, because soccer is very atmospheric. It's an atmospheric sport. Like, you're traveling to different areas and there's things going on. So it's just going to be weird.
and even with last year Champions League and stuff, like winning the league, there's no asterisks on that because you're playing the games. But the Champions League, they were having,
and you're in your own country. Like, you're not like going to Ukraine.
And the Champions League, they had one leg and they were playing in Portugal. So it was like a bit of an asterisk on Champions League last season.
They all got to go play and stay at the Holiday Inn and then play games at one game at a time. No away match. You didn't have to go fly all the way to St. Petersburg or fly back. You didn't do all that. You just went to Portugal, got to eat some good seafood, and just play each other one-leg matches.
Yeah, and Barcelona still lost 8-2. But anyway,
there's not a second game.
They're like, wait, no, we don't have a chance to score 7 goals there. Damn.
Well, I don't get to go INW Messi at the crib. No. Oh,
oh, I guess not. And granted,
I won out.
Yeah, Bayern did score 9 goals though, because one of them was an Alaba own goal. But yeah, that's funny that people are still saying that. I mean, really, I don't even care about other outlets punditry. I'm like, we're the best, and why would anybody want to listen to everything else somebody's saying is cap? Just listen to us.
Please.
But the last match that I did watch was Bayern Munich versus Atleti. I only watch these matches to see what Luis Suarez is going to do, and as usual, he did nothing. Bayern was on that ass 1,000%. Who scored this goal? Kingsley Coman scored a goal.
Beater. Certified beater.
100% admitted beater off a beautiful cross by Kimmich. Kimmich tackled the ball, then crossed it to him. 41st minute, Goretzka scored a great goal, assist by the beater Coman. And I put, is Luis Suarez going to get blown out by Bayern Munich again? Yes. Joao Felix scored a goal, but Luis Suarez was in the way, so it was called offsides. So that goal was taken away. 66th minute, your boy Tolisso with the super duper golazo. It was like a rebound off a block shot. He was like way out though, just like shot a bullet. It was beautiful. In the 72nd minute, your boy, certified beater Kingsley Coleman got a second goal. Amazing outlet pass by Mueller, like just caught him making a run. Coleman was out there by himself and ended up putting in the back of the net. I did, I tweeted this also, but I was like, damn, I don't even know if I should feel bad for him anymore. But Joao Felix out there playing for Atleti, I'm like, dog, you should have asked Ronaldo about playing for Atleti. Like maybe he did, or I don't know, but like now you're out there, like your only options to start next to you is Luis Suarez, Diego Costa, or like Correa. I'm like, how whack is this? Like you're out there starting next to Luis Suarez, dog. Like, yo.
Luis Suarez looks so damn raggedy. I'm like, damn, what's this guy been drinking whiskey every day? Jesus.
Like Luis Suarez is one of the most washed players out. Like literally one of the most
definitely kingpin washed.
Like you're washed. Like you're washed. Like yo. Even I watched when Athletic played against I think it was Celta Vigo over the weekend. And I put like I mean I think he scored a goal like it's a little tapping in the box. But like he's still just really bad in the open field. He just can't run. But let me run down the other matches. Oh, good.
How does always still feel about how I always feel bad for Jean Felix. His agent really just wanted to cut of that deal because man, that's rough. You are really wasting some prime young baller years at Atletico Madrid. He's gonna regret that literally forever. He's gonna forever regret Darren. Like that's gonna get out now.
Yeah, it's literally a waste. Project Baby Anger Face. So yeah, let me run through the rest of the matches. These are the ones I didn't watch. Club Brugge beat Zenit. Once again, we did declare these a boring group stage ever. RB Leipzig beat Başakşehir 2-0. Rennes and Krasnodar. This literally sounds like Europa. Rennes and Krasnodar tied 1-1. Lazio beat BVB 3-1. Chelsea and Sevilla tied 0-0. And then Barcelona beat Werder Ramos 5-1. I saw those highlights. I like. Did you watch the match?
No game.
Barcelona against that Hungarian team or whatever.
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh God, it seemed like they weren't really playing well.
They were not. It was horrific. It was horrible. Barcelona just can't really formulate offense. And it sucks because like it's like that. Okay, that dude, whoever they had on, I was gonna work on pronouncing the name, but I forgot it. That team, Ukrainian, right? They're Ukrainian also.
I feel like they're from Hungary or something.
Fresh jerseys, by the way, very nice, white and gold. I can respect a nice white and gold jersey. Little T-Mobile on there, big sponsor. They had this number 10 they had out there. This whoever that was, that dude. Burners all day. He literally scored a goal. So on Ter Stegen. It was like it reminded me of the Balotelli goal on Neuer. He like scored a golazo, but he was hell offsides. His whole body was offsides. And he was losing his mind. But they literally just had like everybody sitting back at him up top, and he was just burning them, dude, burning them over and over. And I was like, you're gonna let this team out of God knows what part of Europe just burn you all day? Your team is hot trash. So it was really rough to see. Like I said, I was watching it 23rd minute. I fell asleep and woke up. It was 78th. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, what I miss? So it was very, very, very ugly. It wasn't like I got to watch Barcelona and then see how ball they are and they just like crushed this team. It was like this is like they're literally trying to make something happen. Now, I want to see all the people talk about Penaldo. It was a straight Pessy. Like he just straight scored a messy penalty is the reason why they got to advance. Just a straight penalty. They got bailed out, and Messi got to score a penalty. I'm like, what happened? Are they going to call him Pessy too? Because they was calling Ronaldo Penaldo before. So
I think that Messi's only scored penalties so far this season.
Yeah, he has scored none in the field of play. It's literally, and he doesn't even, bam. He's not even like doing the highlights he did against Bilbao. Like just shredding the whole line, doing none of that, dog. They had some big dude with some neck tats come in the game. This dude was just Messi could not get around him. Now some 6'5" damn street thug came in the game. It was like, no, this is not happening. I was afraid that one dude we saw from AFCON 10 years ago was gonna pop up with the. I was like, if they bring him out, it's really over.
The warlord.
The warlord, he probably running a whole pillaging villages and scoring goals.
I was going to say something crazy about Nigeria. I'm not going to say it.
You're not gonna do that, okay? By the way, Nigeria and police brutality, Nigeria forever.
That's beyond police brutality at that.
That's literally inhumane. It's a human rights abuse going on over there. It's a tragedy in Nigeria.
There's been many civil wars in Africa, and there's been really, really bad, basically civil wars in Nigeria in the past. So yeah, hopefully that stops soon. We really need an injection of democracy and non-corruption throughout the world. Please, Lord, if you're hearing me.
we need democracy back now.
Yeah. So that was the games on Tuesday. On Wednesday, today, RB Leipzig RB Salzburg tied with Lokomotiv Moscow 2-2. I wonder if Adair played. You know what? I kind of want to look it up. I don't know if he's still there, actually. Who else? Liverpool beat Ajax 1-0. I guess there was only an own goal by Tagliafico, your boy. Hopefully your boy Virgil van Dijk it gets better soon. He caught a bad injury. I don't know if it's an ACL or not, but Adair played and scored a goal. Okay. Who scored the other? Wait, did he score both goals? Did your boy Adair score both goals? No. Who else? Man City beat Porto 3-1. Fernandinho got hurt, though. Atalanta beat Midtjylland 4-0. Marseille lost 1-0 to Olympiacos, and Inter tied with Mönchengladbach 2-2. But yeah, and then we got the next match days of Champions League next week, actually. So I feel like they used to wait 2 weeks before they would do it before.
For the Champions League stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally I don't even know this calendar, to be honest with you. I just kind of hop online. I'm like, oh, cool, they're playing Champions League next week. It's kind of weird this year. I'm just hoping that I hope that these billionaires that are running these leagues don't think it's a good time to bring up that stupid European Premier League crap. Get that out of my face. I will literally, if I have to register to vote to get rid of that, I will. I'll donate to get rid of that crap. It's literally enough, man. I cannot watch more soccer. Please, dude. Please. I cannot do it. I already don't watch Copa del Rey. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, okay? I don't want a European Premier League. It's called Champions League, okay? It's already there, and the sound is awesome. The coolest thing I ever did today is the game wasn't on yet because CBS All Access is drunk, and they don't want to give We Made It a chance. Literally, they have a whole morning gap where nothing's being shown but just a loop of the Champions League music over and over. I'm like, me and Bam could just be in there riffing on a live stream. You could literally just live stream. We'd just be in there talking. They could give us some old games. We could make fun of people. We could just have a good time. You know, we just need one producer, and that's it. We're chilling. We're good. They could just have us running a 4 hours before the game. I don't care. Pay us. And it's all good. But meanwhile, they got my favorite song in the world on loop. They just keep doing the whole intro thing. The champions, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Are they gonna play anything for an hour? They didn't. They didn't play anything at all. So please, we made it on there now because I'm getting sad. We really are gonna turn into a gossip show. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Tory Lanez. I don't know what we were talking about.
Maybe me and Bam are going to rotate over to MMA. That's an easy win. That's a super easy win right now.
I mean, if we just became a gossip, a fan show, we're Liverpool.
Yeah,
that's lame.
We should be the new managing Madrid.
Seriously. Anyway, I was saying because I was saying that the next match day for Champions League is next week, so yeah, that's exciting. And I think there's a Clasico this weekend too. Pretty sure Barcelona Real Madrid playing on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Really quick. Let's talk about what's going on with Ozil. Ozil was not well. He was already not included in Arsenal's Europa League squad. Then Arteta thugged him out and said, "You're not even going to be included in the Premier League squad either." Ozil came out and said, I'm really deeply disappointed by the fact that I have not been registered for the Premier League season for the time being. Upon signing my new contract in 2018, I pledged my loyalty and allegiance to the club that I love, Arsenal, and it saddens me that this has not been reciprocated. I've always tried to remain positive from week to week that there's maybe a chance to get back in the squad soon again. That's why I kept silent so far. Before the coronavirus break, I was really happy with my development under our new coach, Arteta. We've been on a positive way, and I would say my performances were on a really good level. Yeah, right.
Okay, buddy.
He said something about loyalty being hard to come by, whatever. Arteta responded saying that my conscience is very calm because I have been really fair. What I can say from my side is that it is just a football decision. My level of communication with him has been really high, and we know what to expect with each other. I think there was like some Arsene Wenger had come out talking about Ozil, and I think like there was like some more hype around him because of what Arsene Wenger was saying about him. And I ended up, and the reason why I feel like that is because I read an article in The Guardian about this decision to not include Ozil in the Premier League squad, and this guy was talking. Mostly, he's just saying about the stuff Arsene Wenger said about him. I'm like, and I'm reading the article, and I'm like, okay, but one thing that's missing from your article saying that this is a bad decision by Arsenal, saying it's absurd, you didn't point me to a match where he played good recently. Like, if you show me a match where Ozil played good against a good team recently, then sure. But he doesn't perform. And now, I'm not saying I'm taking Arteta's side necessarily, because Arteta does come from the school of Pep Guardiola, who seems like he's a bit power crazed. And you got to look at Arsenal. You know, he let Tornado go, he let Guendouzi go, and now he's having Ozil not pay us 3 midfielders. So, you know, this could end up going bad for him. Who knows? But Ozil sucks.
Ozil's garbage. It's not going to – Ozil's been garbage to me since that Europa League match where he decided not to play, or World Cup, wherever the hell. He's been done and dead for me, dead and gone, buried. I'm done for. I'll never forget that in my life. I knew when there was caping for him back then, it was trouble. There was caping for him for that match. I watched the whole game. Shout out South Korea forever. They deserved that win. F Germany in that match forever. That was whack as hell. And I don't even have an issue with Germany. Everybody wanted to make it an issue what they did to Brazil. I don't have an issue. They've always had ballers. And they got cool ballers now. It's fine. I don't care. But Ozil's whack. I think that it's really funny that he doesn't get picked for the team. And, of course, one of his statements is going to be, I'm going to continue to fight against human rights and injustices. That's really cute, big dog. What injustice you fighting in these streets? Where was you at? What was you fighting? Please tell me, because were you in East China putting down on the roads? Was you out there you got a lot of money. You want to take a camera crew down there in your new Benz to see what's really going on to help these people out, give us better access, see what's happening? Who's your best friend? A wonderful man from Turkey? Is that wonderful man not abusing human rights too? No, right? It's all good. You want to be a warrior. But guess what happens? When sometimes you take this stance in life, your professional career is going to take a hit. His approach should have been, I'm understanding of what's going on right now because I've decided to take a new path in life. Your path in life and your focus isn't balling out. You've shown us that what you care about is what's going on the poly Twitter or stuff like that. That's what you care about. You care about the political stuff. Well, just like Kaepernick, there's things that happen. People aren't going to ride with that. There's these businesses, these million billionaires, they don't want you on the team for that. They don't want that stuff. So they're gonna punish you. They're not gonna let you play. You knew what was going on, dog. I don't ride with Ozil, and regardless of all that, it wasn't even like he was killing it, and then all of a sudden he lost his spot. He wasn't doing nothing ever.
Okay, well, wait.
Bam had
See,
the best tweet. I'm still talking. Bam had the best tweet ever. Bam said, "Name me the last time Ozil balled out against a good team." That's so facts. He really did it. The last highlight they always shows that damn game against some Bulgarian team, dog. Where he like juked out a goalie. Who's that goalie? Was he making 10K a year? Who was that goalie?
okay, well,
Honestly, it was a human rights injustice when you juked out that goal. He probably never got a job after that again. His kids probably showed him that video clip. Like, Pops, is this you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you eviscerated this man's career.
he probably slapped the shit out of his kids.
Yeah, did you send him a Benz that you was flexing with in 2017? You sent him nothing.
He probably kicked his damn kids all in the face when they showed that
He
video.
probably, every time he goes to the play, he probably gets in a fight over that damn video. They'd be like, "Oh, look who's back!" Okey doke. They want to give him the drink, like, "Don't spill it." Like, just like what's happening to Cross over there in Turkey. He knows what the deal is. So
okay, but Caesar, you within your rant, you did say that. Do you feel like he's being punished by the team for speaking out against global injustices? Because I don't think that's the case at all.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think in a way he's not. He's being punished because he disobeyed the orders of the team. I think they said they kind of like. Didn't they say like kind of stop posting or talk about this stuff? Wasn't that a thing that Arsenal said?
Mm-mm. Arsenal
said that they don't stand with everything that Ozil says. That's what they said.
They just basically said like that's his opinion, not ours.
Okay, but that's their public statement. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. It could be other discussions. This coach could be like, "Dude, you keep doing this, I'm not gonna be able to let you play." I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But if he's healthy and they got rid of Guendouzi, they got rid of Luca Torreira, there's definitely a place for him to play and show us how wacky he is. I don't know what Arteta's goal is here. I don't know who you're going to pull out the rabbit hat, some young damn French player I never heard of who you're going to pull out that's going to be balling for us. I don't know what the deal is, but it's looking murky for Arsenal. Everybody and a lot of these teams in the offseason upgraded. They got better. Even the Wolves spent more money on more Portuguese players. So everybody got a little better. What did you do? What has Arsenal done? What did they upgrade? You got to keep Ceballos? Ceballos is our leftovers at Real Madrid. Was that what improved?
They got Partey and they re-signed Aubameyang.
Okay, well, we got something going there, but you lost two midfielders, so there needs to be a replacement in numbers. Like the numbers got to even out, and especially in a year when substitutions are crucial, depth is crucial. Even Man U was able to sub in Pogba. Like depth is crucial, and I just want to see really what happens with Arsenal. I like Arsenal. They're one of the Premier League teams I enjoy. I've always enjoyed them as a kid since the Kano days, since the Henry days. I've always liked Arsenal a lot. So I want to see what happens, but I don't want to blame it all the way on some of his, stances in his life off the field. But I can say they definitely probably play a part in him not putting him on a team. They can play a part, but I won't say that it's the main reason why. The main reason is because you've been washed also, dude. And you're probably too expensive for anybody else to buy you.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like for him, he's talking about like loyalty. It's like I don't think they're still paying you, but the reality is like when you got the highest paid player on the team by far, I don't want you sitting on the bench, but I also don't want you on the pitch because you mess it up. So I'd rather just not include you. Because I'm sure that Arsenal went to Ozil in the offseason and was like, look, you don't really have a future here. But you signed the contract, we can't terminate it. You're probably not going to play very much. Do you want to, like, you're open to going, like, we're open to having you go to another team, but, like, because if you stay, you're not going to play for real.
Yeah.
I'm sure they want to get his salary off the books, but I'm sure he's looking at them damn checks. And it's like, no, I'm staying. So it's like the loyalty is the money. They never promised you that they're going to play you. They promised they're going to pay you.
Yeah, unless your contract states you need to play 20 games a year, that's not on them, buddy.
No, and if you're good, then you'll play, but he's not good. Like, you're washed, B. Like, you get out there and you slow it down. And that's another thing, too. Arsene Wenger talked about how good he's been, but he also talked about how the way he plays is not really how people play. So it's like you need to go somewhere where your style of play or lack thereof will work. And it ain't England, it ain't France, it ain't Germany. Maybe it's Italy, but and maybe it's not. I don't know. I seen Lazio running up and down the field.
I see Napoli. I was like, holy Jesus, can they slow down? I'm like, you would never play Napoli though. Them boys be running. Insigne, the Victor, Osimhen, whatever, they be running out there. So you can't play there. You can't play even at Fiorentina. They're our sprint. I never gonna play.
Yeah, so it's like, dog, like you have good times for Erda one. Get your ass to Başakşehir and go out there and
go play for Besiktas. They lost Ricardo Quaresma. Go play for Besiktas, dog.
You know, he's
comment section say come to Besiktas with the bird symbol, which I love. The eagle.
Like, I mean, I don't know, but like I'm not about to have no pity party for a player that's not good. Like, if you were good, that's different. Like, yeah, I felt bad for Guendouzi. Like, damn, it sucks. Guendouzi's actually good, but I guess he had some issue with Arteta and they can't figure it out. Okay, go somewhere else. But Ozil's like, dog, like you're getting paid, like the loyalty's there.
Yeah, you get paid a lot more than Guendouzi.
You get a lot more than everybody on the damn team. You get paid more than Lacazette. Lacazette be out there running up and down, defending and scoring and getting assists.
They still don't raise Lacazette's value up. They still got him cheap as hell out there too, which is crazy.
Lacazette can't even get called up. He's the best number 9 on France.
They're still calling Giroud up. I'm like, damn, like, I get it, but like, Lacazette's incredible.
Yeah.
I feel literally so bad for him when he isn't called up. I'm like, that sucks, man.
Yeah, no, he's done. He's never getting called up.
Why?
I don't, because he hasn't before. Like, he hasn't till now. Like, I don't think they're going to start calling him up now. I mean, they should, but I doubt they will. He's been called up before, but like, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, they're not going to call Benz. I mean, but it's not like, damn, it's not like Lacazette got some scandal. Are you looking up when's the last time he got called up?
Yeah. Been a minute.
Before the World Cup.
Apparently Arteta was kind of coming at him kind of hard. Whoa, I didn't see this article. This article about him being disrespected.
I mean, I don't really care about Arteta. Anyway,
no, Arteta was disrespecting Lacazette. There's an article on it. Oh, I hope it's a. His first call up was 2011. It's been a while though.
Yeah, he gets no respect.
None.
Can Lacazette and Nainggolan go steal on him or what? Anyway,
his last name was a standby. Oh, last call 2017. Jesus Christ.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, balling out ever since then, and just when did he lead Liga in goals? It might have been that season. But
it was 16-17 when he had 28 goals.
Yeah.
Jesus,
no love. No love.
3 years in a row, 20 goals. Wow. Sorry.
Yeah, and I mean, not that this is the topic, but even Kondogbia, I'm like, damn. Like, I remember when Kondogbia balled out that year for Valencia,
and he had 7 goals in Champions League. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
Christ, dude.
Yeah.
He had 45 appearances, 37 goals that year. Jesus Christ, what a year. Oh my God.
I mean, it's kind of whack that he only went to Arsenal too. It's like, damn, dog.
They should have paid like $100 million for that. That's incredible.
I think he was like 60 or something like that.
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah, and even now for Arsenal, like he plays alongside the Aubameyang and stuff. He plays really well. He's had doper goals than Aubameyang. Like Aubameyang's had more, but Lacazette's had doper goals.
I mean, his numbers definitely went down since Arsenal, but it's a whole different system, whole different life now. You got Aubameyang with you.
Yeah. No, he's really good. Anyway, episode 175, we made a podcast, The Realist, Project Baby Angry Face is the title.
I already sent the picture to the Gmail. Let's go.
I seen it. I kind of want more of the one that's like a little less angry.
Nah, we're going super scowl.
Project Baby Angry Face.
All right.
Why is this? But even without that, like his face is just always mad.
Oh yeah. Even smiling, he looks like it's hard for him to smile. He's like,
it's like literally, he smiles like he just had to take roaches out the cereal box.
Okay.
Anyway, episode 175, We Made a Podcast. Make sure you subscribe. We made a podcast.com. We made a podcast on all social media. Follow us on Twitter. We're trying to get 15 followers by the end of October.
Well, we'll hope so, because if we don't, I'm going to quit.
Yeah.